Hi, my name is Terry Preston. I am a math teacher at Hidden Valley High School. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is logarithms. And the definition of a logarithm is for x is greater than 0, b cannot equal 1, and you'll see why here in just a minute. Y is equal to log base b of x, which is equivalent to b to the y power equals x. So what we're going to do is we're going to change from logarithmic to exponential form using what I like to call log BAE. B-A-E. Base is B, A is answer, E is exponent, which is base to the exponent, wow, is equal to answer. My pen went a little crazy just now. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go on and get started. We have 5 equals log base 2 of x, and it is read 5 equals log base 2 of x. Okay, this log base 2 of x, that is called our logarithmic form. That's our logarithmic form. D 2 to the 5th power equals x, that's your exponential form. Okay, if there isn't a base, then it's automatically assumed to be 10. So if we don't have that little bitty base right there, we're going to automatically assume that it's a 10. Okay, that little base right there. So for instance, if it was log x equals 100, okay, that would be 10 to the 100th power equals x. All right, and the way we're doing that is log base answer exponent, and that's what it is. When you have it, whether it's written as 5 equals log 2 of x, you can also write that as log, and this is the way I want you to do it, 2 of x equals 5. The reason I want you to write it like that is because now you can use what I like to call log BAE. B-A-E. 2 is your base, x is your answer, 5 is your exponent. And when we would rewrite that, it would be 2 to the 5th power equals x. Okay, so let's go down here and do some examples. Write the logarithmic equation in exponential form. So we have y equals log base 7 of 9. So I'm just going to rewrite that into my log BAE form. Log 7, 9 equals y. And I'm going to write under that log BAE, because I think for the first little bit, it's going to help you. Log B-A-E. And remember, B stands for our base. So our base is 7. E is our exponent. So 7 to the y power is going to be equal to 9. And that's all that we're doing. Okay. So as we're doing this, I also want you to pause the video and try some of these on your own. Okay. All right. So the second one, let's rewrite it into our log BAE form. All right. So I'm going to write that as log x 32 equals 8. Okay. And that's log BAE, base x answer. So equals 32. And 8 is going to be your exponent. So x to the 8 power equals 32. Log 5y equals 86. Log base 5y equals 86. So when I rewrite that, it's going to be log BAE. It's already in log BAE form. Okay, so we have 5 to the 86th power equals y. 5 to the 86th power equals y. All right. Let's look at our last two examples. Why don't you pause this and you try the next two yourself? Okay. So now since you've resumed, let's look at D and E and see if you got those correct. So I'm going to rewrite this into log bay form. So log x 49 equals 1/2. Okay, remember log bay, B, A, E. So we have x to the 1/2 power equals 49. Okay, we're not solving these, we are just rewriting these. And then our last one. Okay, and I hope you've done this one too. This one does not have a base. So what did we say the base would automatically be? A 10. So that would be B, A, E. So 10 cubed equals 1,000. All right. Okay, now let's go the opposite direction. Okay, we went from log to exponent. Now we're going to go backwards. We're going to put the car in reverse and we're going to go from exponent to log. Okay, so using the same method, B is base, A is answer, E is exponent, base exponent equals answer, log bay. Okay, so this is base, exponent, answer. So that would be log 2 x equals 5. All right. So looking at this one, when it's written 2 to the 5th power equals x, therefore, log base 2 of x equals 5, this is your exponential form. And this is your logarithmic form. All right, so let's look at some examples. Now, one note in this one that you need to be aware of is natural log, ln, and e, and it's just little e, they're inverses of one another. They are inverses. So let's do this. Write an exponential equation in logarithmic form. So we're just putting the car in reverse and we're going backwards. So this would be base, exponent, answer. But that's not the way we spell log bay. Okay, I'm just going to write log bay. Log B 3 A 9 and E equals 2. Base, answer, exponent. All right. Let's do B. I like to change colors. I don't like using the same color all the time. All right, so here's answer, base, exponent. Now we're just going to rewrite that into log bay form. Log base 7 A x equals 3. All right. Now, I want you to pause it and I want you to do C and D yourself. Try those two. All right, thank you. Now, since you're back, let's do this. All right, log bay. Here's my base, exponent, and answer. So I'm just going to rewrite that. Log x 1024 equals 5. All right. Did you get that? I hope so. All right. Now let's go down to D. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. All right. So here's my base, exponent, and answer. Log bay. So log. And I like to use log bay because I feel like that's a word you guys kind of are familiar with. Bay. Hey, bay. So base, answer 125 equals x. Okay. Now this next time I threw in negative in on you. Not a big deal. Okay. Not doing anything different. This is your answer. This is your base. Negative 3 is your exponent. So log 3 1/27 equals negative 3. Okay. Any questions about that? If so, write down your questions as we're talking and get with your teacher, please. And now the last one. Let's use blue. And that's an E. Now remember, I said E's and natural logs were their inverses of one another. So to cancel that out, I'm going to put the natural log on both sides. ln e to the x equals ln 8. Okay. These two right here cancel out. They're inverses. So when you multiply inverses, it becomes 1. X equals ln 8. Okay. And it's kind of like if we were saying base, exponent, answer. Log, natural log, b becomes natural log. Your answer, 8, equals x. And we got the same answer doing it either way. All right, just know that e and natural log are inverses of one another. All right, so on the next page, you do have practice problems. So you can work through those. And then at the end, you have it's kind of a gallery walk, or I like to call it dominoes. So what you could do, you could cut out each one of these and you would solve them and go in a pattern. Okay, here's where you start and here's where you end. Okay, so we would work this log base 749 equals 2. So if it's in logarithmic form, then we're going to switch it into exponential form. So 7 squared equals 49. So then I would go through on all these tabs and I would find, here's my second one, 7 squared equals 49. So this is 1, this is 2. So you would work this problem out. You would switch it from exponential to log and find the next one. So this one would be log 464 equals 3. Now, where's log 464 equal to 3? It's back here, so this would be third. So you would just keep on going until you get to the end. And if you have any questions, please, like I said, be sure to write those down and get with a teacher so you can find out the proper answer. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.